Hey, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Don't look at me when you say baby.
Oh my God.
All ages, makes, and sizes. It's time
Once again,
to circle the wagons.
because
The Coon Prairie Ramblers are in the house. Now, you know what they do.
no, I don't.
They
Not much.
talk about this and that, this and that. And along to help us do that, we got Luke, the rebel without a clue over there.
Let's get ready to grumble.
Me, the amiable, affable, man about town, lovable, adorable, fleet of foot, debonair, urbane, mailman from, Emma Zeta Jackson's little baby boy,
You ain't run out of breath yet.
from Melville. And we have all the way from greater downtown Arcadia, the Metroplex, we have
Do I need
Jesse
to get,
James.
do I need to give her a name tag?
At least I got more of an intro.
Yeah,
You just forgot my name. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, you get one or the other these days. And I'm still just the mess here.
Just
Back
a mess,
for another
Mel.
week. We don't know. We'll keep it going. We'll see how long I'm employed at the same rate that everyone else is getting paid.
This sounds like a Mel of a Jess.
No, doesn't it though?
Right in the middle right now. Mel of a Jess.
A Mel of a Jess.
Yeah.
I don't
What
know.
about our friend over here to the?
We don't have to have a name yet.
Okay, we have another guest.
We have a creature that's amongst us.
Yeah, but he's not saying much. He's looking kind of.
He's nameless. Nameless and shameless.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got on a cool hat and some shades.
So
Yeah.
you need to check our Facebook page and put in more names for him. What's
We
our
need-
Facebook page again?
Yes, we need suggestions. The Coon Prairie Ramblers
Or they can email us at
at something other. Coon Prairie Ramblers at mail.com, right?
yes.
Or write us at Coon Prairie Ramblers in care of yours truly, Post Office Box 70, Nocatee, Florida 34268. This poor creature over here is having a self-esteem problem because he don't know what we're going to call him, and we don't know either. So we need some suggestions.
Okay.
Yes, we need some names.
You could also drop by the radio station with a box of donuts.
That's right, but make sure
No,
it's on
rather a
Monday
pe-
after 10 o'clock, so we're here.
Rather a pizza, though. A
Pizza or donuts
Yeah.
are accepted.
Sounds
Might
like
even let
someone's
you-
hungry. That's what it sounds like. I brought you guys some RC colas this morning. But
And I brought
maybe-
brownies.
Oh man, see,
We're
we got
good
the
to
whole
go.
spread going on right here.
We are loaded for bear.
That's right.
And we've got our alien hats on.
We got our alien hats on. You'll see pictures of that. And but right now we got to come up with a word of the week.
Oh,
Are y'all ready for one?
yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Drum roll, please. And this word we're going to use today is one I'm sure you've heard many times before, and it might be some of your middle names. You might have seen it written on the stall of a bathroom or something. It's Peely Wally.
Yeah.
I do not go to those bathrooms.
Peely dash Wally.
Yeah.
Wally, yes. Peely
Peely dash Wally. It looks like Wally, but it's Wally.
Wally.
Peely Wally
Okay. And it means
means something.
Pale or sickly.
Pale
Sickly.
or sickly.
Your color is off.
yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I think we're looking.
I'm so white I have no color.
We are a Peely Wally.
Hey,
A Peely, opposite of Peely Way. We're a Peely, like atypical.
atypical.
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
get it.
A
Yes.
Peely Wally.
Yeah, we're a Peely
A Peely Wally.
Wally.
Wally, yes.
Peely, yeah,
Peely
good luck
Wally, yeah.
using that in the conversation today. But that's what we're going to
Peely
try to
Wally.
do. But we do have to sing a little song for all you people who are blowing out birthday candles this week, and Mel's going to get us started there.
Okay, in the key of E.
E,
You got that?
waiting on you.
Oh, happy. Is that happy birthday? Is that right?
Is that how it
Am I?
goes?
Am
That's
I
probably right as it's going to get.
Okay. Happy birthday to Ewans. Oh,
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear y'all. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
were we in the right key of E?
We were
I don't know.
till you took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Okay.
Hope no one gets peely wally after
Yeah,
me
don't be
sing.
getting all peely wally on me.
Ooh-wee.
I'll try a different key next time.
Meanwhile, the mothership is hovering outside, just waiting to pick up on what we're going to talk about today.
Right. I think this is our third installment. Is that right?
Third installment
Third
of
installment.
we
of-
have an out of the world topic for y'all.
That's right.
Yeah.
Close encounters.
Of the obnoxious kind.
Well,
Mel's
that's
favorite.
every week.
We're still waiting on him to be a believer. We're working on it.
I'm a
Well,
believer.
Jess brought some info in here, and
Aliens and
it hasn't
spaceships
moved
and
me yet.
UFOs. That's what we're talking about.
I even
Although-
print some out for Neil deGrasse Tyson for
Yeah,
you. I
well, you know
how much
what?
you love talking about him.
Yeah, it's just that. Well, it's not that I like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
You did last week.
It's just that I like to quote him because I don't know why. Because he's always popping up on my YouTube.
Oh, he is.
You know,
You're stalking him, are you?
I guess if you look, if you watch somebody or if you listen to it, and then they give you more, and then they give you more.
That's
And
right.
then I
Quit
always
listening, he'll go away.
But the thing is, how do you, even if you zip it away or flip it away, I mean, they still send it to you.
Stop clicking
there's
on
still things. There's like I think, how in the world did I get in this rut with this
You
person?
keep opening them, is what it is.
You know, they just
If only we
jump
could
up
open
there. I don't.
packages of money.
I have
What's
no.
this? And they keep sending you money. No,
That's
it
right.
never works that way.
I have
no,
no choice. Are you over there making noises?
What's that sound?
He's going to get an ad
I don't
here
hear a
soon.
thing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think the mothership is getting a little bit closer. Oh, no, Mr. Neil. Oh, no. Whew. Let me close the window.
I
Get
don't
rid of
think
that
that
racket.
picked up.
I don't know.
Enough of that.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Go away.
That was kind of peely wally.
Anyway, what about this question mark that Jess the Mess has brought to our attention?
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't
There's
it?
a
Describe
the
it, Mel.
James Webb telescope. Oh, you was going to describe it?
No, you go ahead.
Oh,
I
the
gave you
James
paper to
Webb
talk about it.
Webb's telescope, that eye in the sky, has picked up on a. I mean, I can't read this, but it picked up on a nebulae or a solar system out there. A galaxy.
A galaxy. Far, far
and
away.
And the article's talking about that galaxy. And then way down on the bottom, that's got something circled. And then they zero in on it. And it's a galaxy that looks like a question mark.
Yeah, isn't that something else? It's a perfect question mark just sitting
So-
out there in space.
So, but what they're talking about it. And basically they're thinking, and it needs more, they need to look into it more further. But they think it's two galaxies trying to merge.
Yeah, there's some sort of like, what did it say, like a warp on the lens of space, so they're not really sure,
Yeah.
like what angle we're getting it at or what's going on
Yeah.
there. But it's really interesting. It is a perfect question mark. If you look up
it
the
is.
James Webb telescope, you'll see where it was just here recently, within the last week, they have found that question mark in space, raising more questions than we have
No,
answers.
that is the thing. Is the space stuff, this alien stuff? It's always more questions. And nobody really has answers. It's all speculation. That's what really gets me. Is that's all speculation. It's
Well, it has to start somewhere, Mel.
yeah. It's
Well,
got
we have to start with something.
But we speculate on to speculate. You know.
That's
Why
right.
can't it be just a constellation that's shaped like a question mark?
Well, yeah.
We're not sure.
Yeah.
They're not sure what it is. It's how many miles? Light
Oh,
years away?
It's umpteen gazillion. It's 420 million light years.
Really?
I don't even know
after
what-
the Big Bang. Oh, okay. It's 13.4 million light years away, which existed, whatever this means, 420 million years after the Big Bang. So
We'll be going there for a while.
Good grief.
we
That's a
ain't
lot
never
of numbers
going to go there.
No. No.
And the one quote I picked up with Tyson in all my listening. Are we running out of time?
We're out of
getting
time.
close.
It's
Look
after
at this.
the 9-minute mark
My
right.
goodness.
already. All
We'll have to do
right.
section 2 and keep talking about this and some other stuff too then.
That's right. Y'all sit tight. Don't let the aliens get you, and we'll be right back.
Hey, we're back. Coon Prairie Ramblers, circled up and ready to go. I was talking about Tyson.
Mike Tyson?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I thought it was
I
a
don't think they're
boxer.
related. Anyway, the one thing that keeps coming back to me is that as he talked about time travel and that we'll never get there. I mean, he said this. We'll never get there.
That's because we're here.
Because it's expanding away from us. So, I mean, it takes gazillions of light years to get there, but we're chasing it because it's it's leaving us.
And it's moving.
It's moving away from us. So he says, not only are you you got to go forever to get there. You got to go forever and ever to catch up with it. You can never catch up with it.
Oh.
Anyway, that's
Here's
so
an
that
idea.
tells me like what the.
Well,
Why do we even bother with
Here's
it?
a light bulb moment. You can never be there. You can only be here, wherever you're at. You're here. You can never get there. You can never be there because you're always here.
Man, I'm trying to process that.
I'm gonna turn Peely Wally over that.
Oh,
yeah.
So deep.
Ring the bell. You got a point.
All right.
All right.
So Neil deGrasse Tyson, he was at some of those UFO hearings that are going on,
Yeah.
back
What?
and forth. And one of the things he said was, in science, what people perhaps don't know is that eyewitness testimony is some of the lowest forms of evidence that you can bring to a scientific conference. And then he goes on to say, which is odd because in the court of law, it's considered quite high. Now, isn't that funny?
That's kind of weird right there.
It is. So,
That's
if you say,
contradictory.
I saw that guy kill that other guy in the court of law, they're going to say absolutely. But if you're going, I saw that UFO, well, too bad.
Of course.
Isn't that
That's
something?
hypocritical
That's really,
is what that is.
Yeah, science doesn't back it up that way. It doesn't matter what you saw. You got to prove it, I guess. It's
That's
all
right.
about
Proof is in the pudding.
Exactly. Another thing he went on to say, which I think is really interesting, he's very skeptic about the quality of the availability of visual evidence, given the prevalence of smartphones and high-resolution cameras. And we do.
There you
Every
go.
smartphone
Yeah.
has a really good camera these days.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you get bit by a snake, you hurry up and take a picture of it, and you go, hey, this is what, you take it to the hospital. Hey, this is what bit me. You
That's
know,
right.
they can do it.
You find an app and take a picture of the snake.
But he went and said, we have 6 billion smartphones in the world. I did not know that. That's a lot of smartphones. 6 billion.
Somebody's making some money.
Exactly. And he said at any
Well, a
given
lot
moment,
of them are on the bottom of the ocean because people
probably
lose them.
it's
you know.
checked in somewhere. And he said at any given moment, there's 1 million people airborne with a window looking out into the atmosphere. And everybody has a high-resolution camera on their phone, video and stills. And all we have are fuzzy Tic Tacs and some other fuzzy images of these UFOs. Isn't that something? And
Yeah.
I have. I've seen that.
Yeah.
The things from, Army, Navy, whatever it is. And it's all these little fuzzy, blurry images.
You
It's
would-
like,
you would
should have the
think-
best image in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
What are we getting here?
I mean, after all
Fuzzy
this time,
tic-tac.
somebody's got to have some if there's anything there. Yeah, but
They're
so I'm
pretty
thinking.
elusive.
I keep thinking there's nothing there.
Those UFOs are pretty elusive.
Yeah.
And the
They
aliens,
must be.
that's
Maybe
what
they've got some sort of cloaking technology that we don't know about.
I think so.
They must have something because everything's always blurry and terrible looking.
Oh, they're flying stealthily.
Or if you're not a believer, that's why you can't see one.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I mean, there are things that we can't see, I mean, I don't think it's impossible,
Can't see the wind, but it's there.
Yeah. If there's something UV
You
reactive on
can
the...
you can see the wind if it blows the
You
trees.
see the effects of the wind.
Yeah, you don't
see
see the actual wind.
It's a good thing we can't see all wind anyway.
Yeah.
This RC Cola will give you some wind in
Bad
different
enough
places.
Bad enough to have to smell it. See, at least you could run from it if you can see it.
Right?
Maybe it should be visible.
We'd all get Peely Wally on
Yeah.
that one if
Boogie,
we start
boogie.
seeing these different things come out of the bodies.
That's what I'm talking. You can see that infrared. You ever seen that? I've seen a video of an airport, and people were standing around the airport or whatever,
Yeah.
and they were letting it rip, and it was like thermal
Yeah.
view there,
Yeah.
and you see little puffs of
Oh,
smoke
man.
come out.
Oh, yeah.
Little
yeah.
kids,
You'd
old
be
people,
surpri- yeah.
beautiful women. It's everywhere.
You'd be surprised at how much there is out there. Yeah.
I believe in those.
But then my wife told me it's good. It's good to smell. I mean, it's good for you. It's healthy for you.
Her name
Oh,
is
no,
Carrie
are we
Jackson, and
start-
she's going to kill him for saying that on air.
Oh, my glob,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I always tell her no. It's healthy for mine, but not for yours. Yeah.
Did you find out? I mean, you do any field testing?
Field
Well,
test.
yeah.
You go out in the field and smell some more.
Oh.
Tried a cow, a dog.
And I think our spaceship is getting off kilter here a little bit. We're
Yeah.
going to be lost in space if we keep this up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lost in Space. You know, Lost in Space. All the people that's listening, how many people have ever had a connection with the TV show Lost in Space?
Well, we watched it. Is that a connection, or what do you mean?
Well, we watched it because we're old. Did you ever watch Lost in Space?
No.
Way before her time.
Yeah, sorry. Isn't
Did
that
you
the
ever
one with
see
the little robot or something that was like a...
Danger, Will
Warning.
Robinson.
Yeah,
Danger.
The best that they could think of a robot at the time was like some looking pyramid.
Did
thing
you ever
or
watch
something.
an episode, you know, in rerun? Or?
It's on out there
No,
on
you know, I don't
TV.
think I ever saw any reruns of that.
It's pretty hokey.
Yeah.
I think it was more like I Love Lucy and
Oh.
Bewitched and Mr. Ed. I
Yeah.
don't remember seeing that one.
Yeah.
It's out there. It's very hokey, but it was cool for its time.
I was very disappointed in it when I was a kid because I thought it was going to be very serious, and then
Star Trek came
Smith, yeah, Smith guy shows up and he messes everything up because everything went haywire.
in. Well, he was supposed to be
Dr.
the bad
Smith.
guy. The pilot, he was going to kill him.
Yeah, and
But he got trapped on board before he could get off.
Well, that's what it was.
And his weight is what threw them off and made them get lost in space with it because they
Really?
didn't count for his 150 pounds or whatever he
Yeah.
wore. Everything was right down to the ounce. And
Yeah.
they were thrown off space by him, and he's the bad guy, and he was going to try to kill him or whatever, but ended up being this bumbling idiot to make the show more interesting.
Yeah,
You had to have a somebody you could hate on the show.
and he was always had that holler or that. And it used to drive me nuts when I was a kid. I mean, I wish that guy had shut his mouth. Like,
Yeah, too bad the alien didn't eat him. But we're still talking about it.
yeah. But anyway,
Yes.
so back.
Y'all looking at notes now. We're supposed to do this off the top of our heads.
Yeah, and I
Oh, it's
can't.
because I brought notes this time.
You
That's
got
why I
something?
brought too much.
You got something? Lay it on me.
I can't. I can't read notes and
You can't read
and
notes
talk.
and talk
Yeah.
on the air.
Yeah.
Well, I think we kind of assume that if they're aliens are here amongst us, or if they're going to come visit us, they're about our size. What if they're like the size of a T-Rex, or
Yeah.
the size of a amoeba?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I mean, you recognize the humongous ones, but the little ones, they might be running all around.
Yeah.
Everyone's going
And
to be
besides
going
that-
wally, looking, trying to figure out if that's an alien or not, huh?
Yeah. And the thing. Oh,
That
are you-
was a sad one, wasn't it?
yeah,
it was really sad.
You only got
I
a
don't
half
know.
a ring on that one. Yeah.
Dang-a-ling.
And the thing that really gets me is that we're so caught up in it. We're so. I mean, how is it that we think there's somebody else? How is it we come up with that? I mean.
Well,
what
Look
is
in the
somebody's-
Bible.
what did this-
Ezekiel saw a UFO.
Ooh, we're going to go down
the
a different
wheel
road
in the
here.
middle
Hold
of the
on.
wheel? Yeah,
Yes,
but-
that's right. He saw the fire in the sky, and the big thing flew down, had one wheel on it.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think.
true. You know, hey, guess what looks like that? A UFO.
It's in the Bible. It must be
it's a big
true,
old
right?
wheel-looking thing with some
Ezekiel
lights.
saw the wheel.
Well,
That's how it got started.
okay.
Old brother Zeke, he was out in the field there, and he looked up in
Yeah.
the sky one day, and he said,
So-
"Look, up in the sky.
so
it's
somebody-
a bird. It's a
somebody-
plane. No, it ain't a plane. They haven't been invented yet.
Somebody
it's something else.
Somebody perverted that. So then there we went. We got off track and went
Ever since,
went haywire.
there's always been aliens.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the ones that had to have built the pyramids, right?
Well, maybe there was somebody. Maybe there was something. Well, the pyramids. You know,
Yeah, they don't
because
have
they're
to be
always
cra-
wondering, like, well, how in the world do people do that?
That's right.
They still
Yeah.
don't
They
really
had no
know.
big cranes to do it with,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're down to. I mean, the measurements of them are just.
Well, there was
Phenomenal.
this one pyramid somewhere in the world where, we're out of time.
We're out of time. Look
Can't
what we
even
did
talk
now.
about
Tell me about
pyramids,
this
man.
pyramid when we
We
come
done,
back.
done wasted 9 minutes of these good people's time. But we're don't stick around. The best might be yet to come. We're going to try to come up with something. So y'all stay here, and we'll be right back.
Hey, we're back again, the Coon Prairie Ramblers.
In other words, CPR. We can bring you your daily dose or your weekly dose of CPR.
Yeah, and then we'll go over there to the other perpendicular to us. We have Just a Mess, and she has a little bit of information for us.
What?
Yeah, so we're going to talk about not exactly UFOs now, but we're going to talk about Virgin Galactic. So they had their space tourists finally soar there on August 10th. They had a couple people on board. They had An 80-year-old man, John Goodwin, who was a British Olympian. Did you know that he had signed up? He was the first to buy a Virgin Galactic ticket in 2005.
Wow.
Now, do you want to guess how much it costs for a Virgin Galactic ticket in 2005? Now, they just take you up to the edge of space, and then you come back down. You experience weightlessness, come back down. But would you like to guess how much in 2005 it costs to get a ticket on this Virgin Galactic flight? Anyone like to take a guess?
$39.95.
$39.95 in many
But
installments.
wait, there's more.
Yeah, nope, there's actually not more.
What?
You want to take a guess, Melman?
80,000.
Ooh, keep going up.
Oh, really? Oh man, I don't know.
We haven't even gotten to what it
You know,
costs now.
above $1 million.
Oh, no, it's less than $1 million.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Okay, then 90.
90? That's still more than 90. 90 by 110,000.
110,000.
90 plus 110.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it cost
Yeah.
$200,000 in 2005.
That's not bad.
Do you want to guess how much it costs now with inflation and all this good stuff?
No.
Everything's double. You have to remember, it's pretty much double at this
I,
point.
I just ran out of fingers and toes, so I wouldn't be any help.
Oh, man. Okay, well, the cost, do you want to guess, Mel?
No.
No. So the cost is now $450,000.
Wow. That really jumped up there.
$450,000, and what they do is they take you up, and it lasts about 15 minutes, and it goes 55 miles or 88 kilometers high.
Yeah.
That's what you get for $450,000, 15 minutes.
Wow. That
Yes.
don't.
So the
Yeah.
guy that went on there, John Goodwin,
Yeah.
he was 62 years old when he first bought a ticket. He's
Yeah.
80 now, getting up there in space.
I hope that works out better than going down and seeing the Titanic.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
They should. You know, I hope so. They came back intact
Yeah.
and alive, so that was good. You know,
Well, it's space travel is a lot more safer than deep sea travel.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. They did have they had a casualty in 2014. It did break apart. The rocket plane broke apart in a test
Really?
flight, and it killed the pilot. But
Oh,
people
well.
are still lining up.
Yeah.
You know. The first one rocketed into orbit in 2001 with Russians. They were the first
That's
ones on
because
board.
people have faith in science. They have faith that there's UFOs out there. They have faith that all the stuff that they have faith in all this stuff that
You got to have faith in everything, like the chair we're sitting in right now.
Well, yeah.
I have-
But we have experience with the chairs.
You got to have faith that the toilet is going to flush.
Yeah.
A lot of faith, especially if you're at somebody's house
Yeah.
and it backs up.
Oh, yeah.
That's you really got to have faith. That's one of the biggest fears in the world: the toilet not flushing at somebody else's house.
If it doesn't, then you're full of regret.
Yeah.
You're full of something, all right.
You must have an
Run,
experience
Forrest,
with that
run.
because that never occurred to me. But back to this
That's why you're trying not to
cost
use
of the
somebody else's
spaceship
bathroom.
ride. I'm not going to put it on my bucket list, and I'm not going to do it until the price comes down.
Well, there's about 800 people on the
Yeah.
list so far, so
Yeah.
you better get in line now.
Well, I'm going to wait for my frequent flyer thing to kick in.
Good luck with that. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes, 55 miles.
That counts blast off and landing time.
I wonder
Yeah.
how much that is
Yeah.
a minute? 450,000. Let me
And they
figure that
better-
out real quick.
Like Tyson said, Neil deGrasse Tyson, they better have some good cameras up there because I bet you people are going up there trying to see something.
I'm going to take a selfie of me with the stars in the background out the window here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that with my backdrop in Photoshop right now. Look
Exactly.
at this.
That's what I'm talking about.
And for anyone listening, it's $30,000 a minute. $30,000 a minute to go flying to the edge
Uh-huh.
of space to experience weightlessness.
Somebody's got a lot of money to waste. Man.
I'm telling you. Well, two of the ladies, they won a ticket, so that was nice. It was a mother and daughter out
Yeah.
of the Caribbean.
You mean like a Circle from something they bought a Circle K ticket?
Yeah,
or?
maybe. I don't
That's
know where they
right,
had
Laura.
these, man. I'm telling you.
We didn't know they were available. Not that I would have
Where
went.
were they? I didn't see them. I would have signed up, right?
Well,
Maybe.
I wonder do they have to prepare you? I mean, like you got to start walking on a treadmill.
You got to
get
learn
in
how to
shape?
wear a diaper, an adult diaper.
Really?
Better learn how to sign your name to a lot of waivers.
Yeah,
So
that's
many
right.
waivers.
Have a lot of insurance.
So much. I don't know. Do you think insurance would cover that? I feel like that's
Oh,
pretty risky.
yeah.
I wonder if they have bathrooms
Oh, yeah.
on that, aboard.
That's 15 minutes.
No, that's-
you better
that's-
use the bathroom before.
that's what
Yeah, but it may
Diapers
scare it
for.
out of you is what I'm talking about.
That's what the diaper's for. And maybe they hook you up with
Space
a
diapers.
tube or something.
I hope you at least get refreshments while you're out there for that price.
If you can catch it, you yeah.
Well, you're going to be weightless. You're going to be floating around.
Floating around.
Do they do that to you? They turn the gravity off.
Well, yeah, you get right to the edge of space. You're weightless. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what the whole thing is for. You get to
They
the
don't
edge
give
of
you
space.
They don't give you artificial gravity.
No.
Oh, this is not Star Trek, man.
So you're all floating around, bumping heads. Well, who's driving the thing?
Well, hopefully the
Well,
pilot.
somebody back on Earth,
Well, hopefully they got their seatbelt
you know,
on.
because they're flying it like a drone. You know,
Yeah.
There's an astronaut trainer and 2 pilots, so they have capable people. Culpable people.
Yeah.
Culpable and capable.
Culpable.
I
They
tell you
have
what,
both of those.
if I
somebody
was
could
up there
blame.
with them flying around, I would be listening to the tenor of their voice. Like if they sounded really nervous, like, hey, what you got? What'd you say oops for? What you guys? What's going on over
I
there?
would talk to them ahead of time then before I got on
Yeah.
board.
You hear that
Like how
music
many
in the horror
times have you
movies?
done this?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do we land? Have you landed this thing before?
I don't even fly unless I have to. That's only in airplanes.
Hey,
And
by the way, how do
You
they
only
land?
fly in airplanes?
and
Good.
only,
That's
la-
good.
only large airplanes.
Only large airplanes?
I'm not getting no little puddle jumpers.
No. I've been
But
in
you
some
know
of those.
what?
Ooh,
The
I turn
puddle
all
jumper-
Peely-wally.
I'll be
little-
doing worse than that all over the place.
the little airplane is safer than the big airplane. Because if the engine goes on a little airplane, I learned this when I took flying lessons. That you can just coast in, and you can find a place to, But on the big airliner, once those engines go out, you're dropping.
That's
Yeah.
all right. I'd rather go out like that.
I'm not convincing you, am I? I can see it in your face.
You don't have much faith in.
Yeah.
I don't have much faith in that.
You're going to stick to cruising, aren't you, Luke?
That's right.
what
Kind of
gotta
hard
do.
to. You can sink, but at least I can swim. I can't fly if the plane goes down. I can't bail out, but I can swim a while.
You can't swim faster than a shark.
Wait till one gets after me and see.
You're supposed to boop him on the nose or something, right?
Yeah.
I'll do worse than that on his nose. He won't get too close to me. He'll turn around and go back.
I don't
He'll be,
want that one.
he'll be turning all peely-wally.
Wow.
Ding-a-ling-ling, one for me.
I don't think I got any.
No,
One.
I'm feeling kind of peely-wally over here. Yeah.
you just did that so you could get a little
Yes,
ding-a-ling.
he did. But that would be neat, though, I think, if he got to fly up into space. Even though it's 15 minutes, I don't think I have 450,000 to put down on it. But, I mean,
But you
that
know-
would be something.
After 20-some years goes by in your memory after you took that trip, would you remember much of it? I mean, you only remember a speck of something that happened, like,
That's true. but
20
that's-
years ago, you talk about your wedding or something like that. I only have a few small memories of what happened.
I'm sure your wife is very proud.
You hear that, Carrie? That's strike two, brother. You asking for it.
My brain tends to kick out non-essential things anyway.
She's going to tend to kick
Hey,
you
you
out.
don't need
when
that
you get to
memory.
the
Yeah, you
house.
don't need that memory.
Well, if I was going to spend all that money, if I was rich, and I was going to go up there and do that, the fun part for me, I'd take a cat with me. You get up there, when the cat got weightless, watching him flipping and flapping and trying to land on something.
I don't know. Cats are kind of weightless anyway.
That
you ever
would
seen
be
the way they land?
that'd be worth watching.
It
Worth
would,
it.
yeah.
All right.
Take a chicken up in his face. That would be fun.
But then
Yeah.
all that dander would be floating around that makes you sneeze.
Fleas would be flying all around.
Oh, yeah. Well, the flea circus up in there. That'd
That's
fun,
right. They'd be
wouldn't it?
turning flips.
Yeah.
Speaking of turning flips, we got to get on out of here. So we're going to have to make like a train and leave track. So we'll be right back in a short for the If-Bomb. What?
And are we ready for this?
Are we ready? Are we ready for what? Oh,
Yeah,
the If-Bomb.
this is the fourth segment.
We've gone on for 4. This is the fourth one.
Yeah,
Sure.
fourth already.
Yeah, already.
Time flies. Well, we got to drop a bomb on you. As if we don't do that every time we open our mouths.
Oh, yeah.
But be dropping none of that on me. You keep it over there to yourself.
Yeah, you keep that between you and your wife, Mel. I don't want that.
Yeah. This ain't show and tell or smell and
Tell you,
tell.
you might forget things, but I remember.
Yeah, we'll be turning all peely-wally over here. All right, here we go. The If-Bomb, boys and girls. You ready? Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. All right, we're going to keep our If-Bomb UFO and alien related, and we're going to relay it to you right now. If you were to be lured onto a spaceship by some aliens, it's a mighty big if, too, what would it take to get you on that spaceship? What would it take if you were to be lured?
Me.
Okay, Horseshack.
Oh,
what do you got over
okay.
there?
Okay. Good snacks.
That seems like
Snacks.
You get good
Yeah.
snacks here.
Well, I would. I mean, before I go on,
I brought brownies today.
I say, you guys got snacks?
So
do
basically,
you
you could be
feed?
lured into a Circle K real quick.
You know, and and do
Yeah,
you
well,
have
you're
a,
almost in an alien territory
right?
anyway.
Yeah.
and do you have a bathroom in there? I mean, and do I don't have to sit a long time, do I? And you're not going to be poking at me, are you?
No, they're going to fly away with you.
Okay, but I'm going to have some criteria.
Well, you can say $1 million, but if you're going to fly away with them, what are you going to do with $1 million if they don't?
Oh
use
yeah,
currency?
yeah. I think,
That's true. And what do they know of our currency anyway? Maybe their
but
currency
the thing
is
is, I
something
think
else entirely.
I would want to know:
exactly
do you
right.
guys eat food? You guys, I mean,
Real food.
or do you just exist on molecules or something like
Well, they
that?
could probably lure you on with liver because you like liver.
Well, I'll take that. I mean,
That's alien.
either that or gizzards.
Yeah, fried gizzards, they might get me with
Yeah.
that.
Ooh, yeah, fried gizzards.
Yeah.
Some hot sauce.
Some hot
Let's
sauce.
go.
So-
Okay. So they
Rock and
You know,
roll.
when you post it, when you talk about this, I always have visions of these old movies. You know, where the round spaceship comes down and the guy walks out.
That's right.
You know,
Take me to your leader.
yeah. And then
Greetings, Earthling.
yeah. So, but the thing is, if you're going to, are they going to ask you to come onto the ship?
No, they're going to open the door. They're going to wave something.
Okay,
At you.
yeah. Well, wave snacks.
Wave snacks.
Throw
Wave
some
an
donut
RC,
holes your way
an
like a
RC
trail.
cola in front of me. See, they're going to have to do the research
All that
before they
crumb
get
trail,
here.
You find out what happened to Mel.
Well, they could just do a brain scan on you real easy and find out what you want, right?
They probably got MRIs. They
Oh, that was
got
pretty
to
easy,
probe
yeah.
you.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah. And there's no way. There's
How
no
bad
way.
you want them snacks?
There's no way you can cheat on when they test you out. You
Not if
know?
they're probing you.
Probably not.
Yeah. I hate it. Got to be a way to cheat anyway.
On a probe? I don't think so.
No.
that's a
Get what you get.
how to cheat on a probe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm telling you,
I'm
yeah.
picturing the spaceship coming down and it's sitting on the side of the road like the van with the guy with the candy in it.
Oh yeah.
I would, hey, little girl, come on, you'll go for a ride. Or
Now that sounds like Lost in Space.
I found a lost puppy. Is this your puppy here? Come look at this nice little puppy. And then they snatch you inside. Except for it's an alien puppy and it scares you off
Yeah.
instead.
So it didn't lure you in the UFO then.
It would take something more than an ugly puppy.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't know if they could lure me because I'm kind of a
Because you wouldn't believe you were seeing it.
Yeah.
You'd say, you're not real, so I'm not going to
let me rub my eyes here. What,
So
are you really
are
there?
you saying would you just go in just to see then? Since you
I
didn't
might
believe it?
How about if I just kind of like stuck my head in there and looked around?
Oh, they're going to have like open house.
Well,
Oh, yeah, maybe that's what he needs. He
I'm,
needs an open
my
house
feet
sign.
still on the ground, and I'm just looking in the door there. You know?
No. But what they do, they put on some opera music. That'll lure you right in there.
Oh yeah. Well,
You
hey,
run in there and start
hey,
singing
now.
with them.
Now, if the alien that's luring me on there is, like,
Good looking woman?
yeah.
But it's an alien.
That's a game changer
Might
there.
have like 3 eyeballs or something other, or more
Well.
of some things than they should have.
Yeah. And you know what? If if it is odd, like 3 eyeballs or something, that might like rouse your curiosity.
That'd be about it.
Like, hey, how do you wear glasses? What
They
kind
don't need glasses.
Oh.
You'd have to find out. You'd
Well,
have
then
to go
why do
in
you
the ship
have
to
3
find out.
eyes?
Got to wear 3 contacts.
Yeah.
And you got like 3 eyebrows you got to pluck.
I would want to
It's
have a
just one.
conversation. I mean,
Yeah,
if
do
they,
a unibrow. There you go.
I mean, it's just you just don't stop on the road here and ask me to come into your spaceship. Let's come on. Let's talk about this a little bit. Give me a reason why
They'd
you
roll
want,
out a red carpet
Tell me
for
why
you.
you want me to come into your spaceship there.
What if they put a yard sale sign out front? Yard sale
There-
sign.
that would
And
pull
then
a
you
lot
get
of people
that
in.
would be,
Oh, yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yard sale.
Everything must go sale. Come on in. Let's look around.
Everything
see what
must
they got going
go.
on.
I'm going to have a hard time stopping at a yard sale now.
It's an intergalactic Goodwill. They put a Goodwill sign
Oh
up there.
yeah, yeah.
They might get you in there.
Maybe. If they opened it up and it was, a giant cat welcoming me in, I would probably go in.
Oh,
like, no problem.
that would run me off.
That would run you off?
A cat? No, I'm good.
Come on,
she-
giant human cat? No.
We got way too many cats here on Earth as it is.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
where they're all coming from. Just
Probably.
dumping them off here, like Mel said last week.
Well, their
There you
behavior, I
go.
think they are aliens.
Assuming there's cats in outer space.
No.
Cats in space.
But
Come
you know,
on.
when you go to a yard sale, like you guys mentioned a yard sale,
I did.
and then you go into their house because they have more stuff in their house.
There's
That's
more
un-
stuff
Do
inside.
you,
Yeah.
do you ever
That's
feel
uncomfortable. I
odd
don't like
going
that.
into someone's house
don't
to
want
look
that.
at some stuff?
You know, sometimes, but other times I'm like, wow, look at this house. You know, it's so neat because you'd never get to see it any other way. You know, you can't just knock on someone's door and say, hey, can I see the inside of your house?
Yeah.
It looks real
Sure
cool.
you can.
know?
You might get cops
Well,
called
then-
on
Yeah.
you. but-
Yeah, well,
I have
point is
done
not
that.
to
Like
have
I've
the cops
gone in and whoa, this is really some pad you got here.
Yeah, but then you assume everything's for sale if you're inside the house.
Hey, is that thing? No, that's not for sale.
I like that toilet. I'm going to buy you a toilet. Let me go get a wrench.
I
I'll
like
be
that.
right
I
back.
mean, you sure you don't want to sell that end table over there?
right. I mean, I've been in some of these where they're just like, even the silver and the drawers are still there. They're like, just get what you want. Here, pull it open. I mean, it's
Wow.
that was
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that insane.
I'd go look in the fridge. Hey, can I buy this?
Yeah. You know that
Fried
would
chicken looks pretty good here.
that would be a real good way for an alien to lure you in.
Fried
A
chicken?
The
Oh,
spaceship,
you,
A yard sale.
yard sale.
Oh, chicken do it too.
fried chicken, yeah.
the
The smell of fried chicken.
is a shapeshifter. It turns into a house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who says it can't? Or
Open
do some
house, that's
sort of
right.
like cloaking thing to look like a house.
That's
Yeah.
right. And,
And
you
then
walk
you're
in
inside.
and they got you.
Yeah,
Sail over.
yeah. But you know what?
And you sail away.
In that kind of a situation, that wouldn't be so bad. I mean, at least it was a friendly. I mean, it's not
friendly
like
gotcha?
a. It's
Well, they're
not
going
like
to show
a.
you anything
It's
to make
not
it
like
look
a
good.
cold disc coming down, and landing on the ground, and the ramp coming down, and this ugly guy coming out there. You know, I mean, that's a better way of going.
It would assume something pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Individually, it knows what you like. It
Yeah.
would be a cat.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
they
Cat
drop-
in a yard sale.
show up
Yeah,
in your
come on
yard.
down.
And they
Let's
say,
go.
and then they say, here, sit in this comfy straddle lounger here. We'll put a movie on
Yeah, they
for
have
you.
your favorite recliner in
Uh-huh.
there, you know,
Man.
or whatever.
We have coffee and bacon.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah,
And they say,
exactly.
what's your favorite movie? We'll play it.
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
thinking,
You're-
King Kong? Can I watch King Kong?
yeah,
War
who
of
else
the
has 3
Worlds.
hours? Yeah.
Some outer space movie, Star Trek or something,
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Luke, yours would be like camping an RV. Wouldn't that be fun? Come on into this campsite.
That's good. If they had a Confederate flag, I mean, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And have a nice little campfire going in there.
and split some
Yeah.
coffee with you.
Now, if they
Rebel
said,
without a clue. I'd
now
be in
if
there.
they said, sit down here, we'll play Longmire for you. I was like, I'm out of here.
Are you on drugs? You don't like Longmire? That's one of the best shows ever.
I've never even seen it. I don't even know what
haven't
it
either.
is.
It is
sounds Western, I'm
fantastic. It's a
good.
modern day Western.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Very, very good.
Oh man, what makes it good?
Modern day Western. What's
Because
that
I
even
grew up
mean?
on Westerns. I love. It's about people that still exist out there. Out west, you still have the flavor of the old west and the cowboy hats and the good guys versus bad guys, and they're driving the Broncos instead of riding horses.
So Arcadia.
Indians, cowboys,
Yeah, Arcadia.
all the good stuff.
So they're filming
Yeah.
here. Is that what it is?
Hey,
Yeah, I wish they would.
I went into Chili's the other day. I'm thinking, hey, this is Longmire here. You know, 'cause, I mean, everybody had spurs, and I mean, this one big long table. They all had spurs and cowboy hats
Oh,
on.
are there a bunch of horses and trailers outside?
Yep.
Those poor things in the heat.
Got it.
It's so
Uh-huh.
hot.
Got to eat somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, they're not eating horses.
Is that
thankfully.
lunch?
Well, some
It
people
was
do.
Sunday. It was Sunday lunch. Yeah, at Chili's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking those guys drove all the way in from the Outback to go to lunch at
They're
Chili's.
probably coming into town from out east of town out there.
Yeah. Why did they wear their spurs into the restaurant?
Because the pain in the butt, stop and take them off, and you got to
Oh.
put them back on later.
Yeah, 'cause you still have the horses, so you still got to ride them on out or whatever.
Yeah. Can
right.
they use those as weapons or something? Like,
No, you spur your horse on.
okay.
I mean, they probably.
I mean, you know,
people,
if
I mean,
they had a barroom fight or something, I mean, you can.
they're ripping off their spurs, using them on their hands.
Yeah.
Is that what you're
Do
saying?
karate
Like, come on.
kicks.
Yeah.
And run the spur across your face.
Yeah.
It's a spur of the moment thing.
I was assaulted by a spur.
Yeah.
spur upside the
Chili's.
head.
You know, that's a badge of honor to have a big spur mark down your cheek.
Oh yeah, some perforation
Yeah, that was a
marks,
fight
lovely.
back in 19.
Get you one. Do it.
No.
Interesting scar to talk about.
That's what you need in your life now. An interesting scar to talk about, Mel.
But those,
Aliens don't wear spurs, I don't think.
you know, I was wondering, those could have been aliens, and that'd be another way of trying to, you know, lure you.
Yeah, they came to the right place, Arcadia.
Yeah. And they came with horse trailers and pickups.
They probably tracked something into the restaurant on their boots and chewing tobacco and everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, they were pretty authentic.
They
looking.
did their research good.
Well, you know, if you're someone from the city and you see something like that, cowboys and the spurs and all those horses out back, that probably is alien looking to them.
That is true.
Yeah. That would be, I mean, it was kind of a picture. And I've seen it before because I live in Arcadia, you know,
Yes.
but it is kind of all of a sudden there's a big table of guys with cowboy hats and spurs.
Did you turn all Peely Wally on them?
Oh, and my wife said, as she walked by, she says, and I can tell that they were working hard out in the heat.
You probably smelled
Because
them.
they smelled them. She smelled them.
She could smell the sun on them.
Smell something on them.
Yeah.
Depends on what they've been tracking
The
through.
aroma.
I mean, you go outside for 5 seconds, it's so hot.
You smell yourself if
it's-
you're out there 5
it
minutes.
is bad.
Nope, ain't out in it no more than I have to be.
Yeah.
Ooh, a hot breeze, yay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the aliens would definitely have to have AC. That's, you know, that is a
Well, that would
given.
be
If they
another
want
question,
Lure
you
Me
know.
in,
We
they
better
have to have
sign
some
off
AC.
here. We better sign off here.
Well, yeah.
Y'all be all Peely Wally this week, and we'll be back at you next week with another new word. And we're going to sign off. And
You gonna mention our Facebook or email again one more
no,
time?
you go back and listen to the first segment. We ain't got time for that right now. Anyway, we got to ask that question of our buddy, Mr. Casey Carlton, who I wish was still here with us. Question being, what's the frequency, Kenneth?
1480 AM on your radio dial. News Radio WFLN, Arcadia's news and information station.